So the world champions Matsumoto and Nagahara through to the quarter-final, where they will play against Li and Chang from China. Also in that half of the draw is Tanaka and Yonimoto, the number 7 seed. So 2 Japanese pairs in that bottom half of the draw. Of course, there was 3 pairs to start with because they also had the Olympic champions originally in that bottom half. But we turn our attention next to men's singles, and it is the former world champion, the number 6 seed Viktor AXELSEN, against Lu Guangzu of China. Here they come, led out by the 22-year-old man from China. And Viktor AXELSEN won the world title in 2017 in Glasgow, and what a moment that was. Only the 3rd ever Dane to win the world title, 20 years after the last, Peter Rasmussen, who had won also in Glasgow in 1997. And the irony is that it's 20 years since a Dane won the men's singles title here at the All England Championships. Well, he managed to win the world title 20 years after the last Dane. And can he win the All England title 20 years after the last Dane? Well, we're only in round 2. I think I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit here. But Viktor AXELSEN, I mean, he did look good in Spain, winning the Spain Masters, and he's getting his confidence back after last year with the ankle surgery. He missed the All England, now looking a little bit more like his old self.
Yes, it's definitely getting better. I think 2018 is better forgotten if you look at it from Viktor AXELSEN's point of view.
Yeah, well, this will be a test, as indeed was his opening match. 25 years of age now, born in Odense, which is where we played the Denmark Open. Former world number 1, spent a total of 51 weeks as world number 1, currently 6th in the world ranking, but as we've already pointed out, he did suffer from injury problems last year, and that's why his ranking dropped down. He's a very tall man, as you can see. That's 6'4", and he had a bit of a battle in the first round against Samir Verma of India. Dropped the opening game, came through in 1 hour and 5 minutes in the end. So to Lu Guangzu, 22-year-old from Jiangsu province in China, currently enjoying his 7th consecutive week as world number 20, his highest ranking to date. Now, he's enjoyed a good tournament earlier this year. That was the Thai Masters Super 300 event, where he reached the semi-final stage. And my goodness, he had a battle yesterday against another Dane, Hans Christian Vittinghus. In fact, he was 12-6 up in that opening game before losing it 22-20. In the deciding game, it was 11-all. And then he raced away from 11-all, 10 straight points to beat Vittinghus in that 3rd game. So this will be the first meeting between these 2 players, and it's not surprising because Lu Guangzu has been playing the lower tier tournaments up until now. But he did make a big breakthrough last year, Lu, when he won the Australian Super 300 event as a qualifier. So Jitan Bad from Australia is our umpire for this one. And Nicola Reed from England. So he certainly made his mark, because not only last year did he win the Australian Open as a qualifier, he also won the Canadian Super 100 event. A couple of finals as well in China Super 100, and also the Saeed Modi at the end of last year reached the final when he lost to Samir Verma, the man who took Viktor AXELSEN to 3 games yesterday. First appearance here at the All England Championships for this man. 7th for Viktor AXELSEN.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Guangzu, China. And on my left, Viktor AXELSEN, Denmark. Guangzu to serve, love all, play.
So Guangzu from China getting the second round match underway against the former world champion and number 6 seed Viktor AXELSEN. Now Morton, very, very contrasting paths through into World Badminton for these two men. Viktor AXELSEN, of course, was World Junior Champion in Guadalajara in 2010.
Service over.
His opponent didn't play international junior tournaments and seems to have appeared last year out of nowhere.
It just shows how vast China is and, you know, how many players they have. But it's, as you say, very contrasting ways of emerging onto the international scene. But one can be as good as the other.
Yeah. You don't have to succeed at junior level to make it as senior level.
Oh, that's a good smash.
Fantastic.
Service over. 1-2.
And I think it would be very, very wrong to underestimate this young Chinese player. He's moving really well on court. He's got nice attacking shots, and he seems to be more than willing to work very hard.
Service over.
Well, I was saying that
3-1.
Danes have won the men's singles title here. 20 men's singles titles, 4 of them going to the man sitting next to me. But the interesting thing, Chinese players have won 20.
20 as well.
Men's singles titles here at the All England Championships.
So who's going to be one up if it's a Dane or a China player?
Exactly.
Winning this one, who's going to go one up?
Yeah. But interesting, as far as the Danes are concerned, it was only 9 different players to win those 20 titles. As far as the 20 titles going to Chinese players, it was 12 different players.
Yeah, we had Erlen Kops winning 7.
Yep, that's right.
So that's obviously making a big, big difference.
And you winning 4.
Yeah, that's more than half.
4.
Oh, my goodness. Well, did awfully well to get that back, Viktor AXELSEN. Because he got back the net cord and he played it off his knees.
Yeah, he did really well.
Got up again so quickly.
See, that's what I mean. That speed is really good around the head. Wonderful, wonderful whip there. This one cross court. That's really well played, and then the follow-up so quick. He's a fast player.
Just proving your point.
5-4.
He was a bit lucky on that cross-court smash, because that's obviously if you had to anticipate where you wanted to be.
That's poor misjudgment from partly because he was deceived by the flick serve.
But I also think that he's possibly a little bit shaken here from the start. Comfortable in the first 3 or 4 rallies, but now he's really feeling the pressure. And I think that's also kind of building up a little bit at the back of his mind.
7-4.
That would imply to me, considering we're so early in the match, that he's a little bit fragile in his confidence. We were talking about the fact that his confidence had returned, but that would indicate to me that...
I think he's still a little bit fragile, yes.
Yeah.
Not saying that he cannot overcome this situation, just saying that he feels, oh, I'm a little bit shaken on this one.
Yeah, he certainly is.
And you can see how he reacted when he was picking up the shuttle there, if we see it one more time. So choosing this wrong side here, but try to look at this, if it's coming. No, it did not.
7 straight points now to Guangzu.
8-4.
Eight straight points.
9-4.
Just long. Well, he'll be mightily relieved to see that run come to an end.
Yeah, this is a good shot by Liu, getting it over the head of Viktor, which is not easy due to the height of Viktor AXELSEN, but still, he was almost keeping that one in on the back line.
Oh, look at that skill, Morten. It would have been so easy to play that kill across court. That was a natural shot, but he used the reverse slice to keep it straight.
We see it now here when he's coming in. Look at this, then that reverse is beautiful.
No, we haven't had many long rallies, if that's the longest so far. 24 shots.
But it looks like that Liu is really trying to build on the game plan of just attacking and attacking, not playing any shots towards the back line. Everything is going down, and that can be a little bit too easy. Hopefully, if you look at it from a Danish point of view, Viktor AXELSEN will be able to start anticipating that, as there's not a lot of variation into it.
就束缚劈或点就很好，让他先下。像我们准备先下，等束缚球起来，再打。啊，速度注意往下压。好，好，就注意接过后呢，你要注意一个问题，他可能会加快一个接发球变化。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players back on court.
Well, Kenneth Jonassen, the Danish coach, giving the advice, and Chen Yu, Chinese coach. Chen Yu, incidentally, beaten finalist at the All England Championships in 2007. Losing out to his teammate Lin Dan. Well, I know we didn't get to hear any of the Danish coaching there, Morten, but had you been courtside, what would you have said?
I think, you know, it's all about steadying your nerves, it's settling into the match. I think that it's very easy to see that Liu is setting it up around the net, and you've got to counter-attack that, as Viktor AXELSEN was doing here. Then be prepared for anything from the back line. It will come down. it will, you know, be kind of attacking shot. Get ready for that and then start settling in, because I think that's possibly a little bit too easy. It's too easy to read, it's too easy to counter-attack it. If Lu is not having more facets to his game, I think it becomes a little bit too simple.
Yeah.
And a player like Axelsson should have enough in his ability as a player to counter-attack a situation.
And enough
11.
repertoire in his shots. Yeah,
exactly.
Variation.
That's the first one. There was a clear there. Then it's downwards again. It's going to be a tremendous fight around the net. Who's getting the initiative of the net is possibly the one that's going to win. And of course, seen from a Danish point of view, Viktor AXELSEN have to take one step forward.
Once he's played to the net, close it down?
Close it down.
Or you mean defensively, not go too far back?
Not too far back, really try to close it down, play the net, stay in, make sure that his opponent can't play back of the net, get him to lift.
Well, this is extraordinary. 6 straight points to get back level after the mid-game interval. Whatever Kenneth Jonassen said, it's worked.
Yeah, but I think, you know, we didn't hear it, but I am convinced that Kenneth was saying, you know, we have to start trying to get control of that net.
Yep.
I'm positive. But suddenly you also see Axelssen's defence working a lot better. I think he's sort of shaking off the surprise attack and is getting a little bit more comfortable playing on the court now.
Yeah. So there's challenge from Guangzu. Did he make it? No, he didn't. So that's a challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That's gone.
One
Only
challenge
one
remaining.
challenge left in this opening game for this man.
12-11.
I wonder what's going through his mind right now.
I
7
think,
straight points, he's lost.
I think he's got one game plan, and that's a total attack.
Oh, that's beautiful. What a shot.
And I think here Kenneth Jonassen was indicating, be ready in your defence.
That's a terrific angle. Wasn't even really properly behind the shot.
No, he was using his very good reach.
Service over. 12-13.
Moved back well there for the flick serve in Guangzu.
All.
Well, he certainly got behind that one deep in his forehand corner.
Service over. 14.
Look at the return, though. Look at that spin.
Yes. But if you're a fan of Viktor, this is what you would like to see, because when he's playing at his best and being most dangerous, that's also when he's able to force his body behind situations like this and going on the attack straight down the line. Means that he is feeling
Service
really
over.
comfortable on court.
14 all.
Good defence. Oh, yes. Axelsson guilty of backing off from the net there.
Yeah, and he did not use his major
14.
weapon. I know he was going for the smash straight down the line, but the best weapon Axelsson has got from a situation like that is actually his cross-court smash.
This is going to be awfully
14.
nervy for Axelsson. He, of course, is expected to win this match.
Yeah, but Guangzu is doing really well. Keeping up the pressure the whole time.
Absolutely. Oh, his challenge, I was going to say, he's just missed that.
Yeah.
So my reaction was that it was out. Line judge called it in. Axelsson is challenging.
Yeah, it's a close one. I have the same feeling as you.
Yeah. I thought Wu had just missed it. Here we go. What does Hawkeye say? No, caught the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 17-14. Play.
This is a very big point. Yeah, won by the Dane. And I have to say, Morten, both players did awfully well at the start of that rally to concentrate because a whole set of lights came on above us.
Yes, the whole
15-17.
stadium was suddenly lighting up.
Yeah. Very good concentration.
That's good play by Viktor AXELSEN here, but I sense that he needs to challenge his opponent more at the net, because every time that Guangzu is playing towards the net, AXELSEN is lifting. He must start trying to play spinning shots back at the net as well, not just lifting, because then this will happen. It's got to challenge him.
18-16.
Peter Gade will be very, very proud of that one.
It was a Peter Gade shot.
He will be very proud of that one.
17-18.
Peter Gade, the last man to win the All of England from Denmark.
99.
1999 beat Taufik Hidayat in the final. Oh, that's super. That's a super shot.
Service over.
You see here, that's the typical example. He's reaching it quite early, Axelsson, and chose to lift it. He must challenge and play it back towards the net, like what he did there. He must challenge, not just lift automatically, but have to fight for that initiative.
18-19.
Yeah. Well done. Back level.
19 all. Luke.
Another chance there. Another chance there.
Yeah.
Now you get the picture.
On a run of 3 straight points, Viktor AXELSEN now has a game point opportunity.
19.
Yeah, you were right, Morten. Could see the opportunities. Has missed it. Opening game, 21-19 in favour of the former world champion Viktor AXELSEN.
21-19.
Umpire confirms that scoreline. 19 minutes for that opening game, coming from 5-11 down at the mid-game interval.
Hvis jeg ikke er i god position, så hold den igen. Eller, altså...
Har spillet fordagen,
Ja, nemlig.
og det er ikke en liste, men når vi lister, så skal der en bog på, ikke?
Jeg vil gerne lige have ham frem først.
Ja, lige nøjagtigt, men det vigtige det er, at du gør det her.
Godt kæmpet. Rigtig godt kæmpet.
Super kæmpet.
Bare lidt mere positiv.
Ja, hvad er det, han gerne vil?
Han vil gerne ind og have nettet og hug. Og have de flade løft. Og de der, når han spiller den ind, og så vil han gerne have, at jeg bare løfter flat, og så hopper han på dem. Bare spille den ind, og så hvis han spiller den igen, højt over.
Så hvis du kalder, når du får en god følelse, så det er slut.
Well, Morten,
Yep.
you got to hear some of that.
I did, and I do understand. So,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. Now, Kenneth was saying exactly what we're trying to say here, that Viktor have to challenge at the net, can't just lift it, and if and when he's lifting it, he must lift with a little bit higher loop to make sure that
20 seconds.
opponent can't just feed off the pace of the lift, and that will take off some pressure as well on the smash from his opponent. So challenge at the net when the opportunity is there, not just lifting it blindly, and then should he choose to lift it, loop it just a little bit
Second
more
game.
than what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And then
Level.
Viktor at the end said, you know, got to be positive about
Play.
this. It was good fighting.
Yeah. Missed it. I have to say, Morten, it occurred to me in the opening game, because a couple of times Viktor used his flick serve and I didn't think that had enough height on it. I thought that was too flat and gave the opportunity for Lou to then play a good smash off the flick serve. And that's exactly the same principle as
On the
that
lift.
lift.
Exactly.
Yeah, give it a bit more height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that his opponent is on the back line when he's hitting his shots.
Exactly. Oh, goodness, how did he get that back?
Good defense.
And again.
See, that's the loop.
Yeah.
That's the flat one. Flat one. But you have to admire the way that Lou is playing here.
Yeah.
Completely controlling that rally, chasing his opponent around.
Service over. 1
Well, there was a couple
all.
of
Really
defensive.
well played.
Yeah, it was. A couple of defensive shots early on. That one, it's gone way past him. And that one. Good control on the defence, but in the end to no avail. But my goodness me. Longest rally of the match so far, 27 shots.
That's the favourite one.
Service over. 2-1.
I know we'd describe that as a smash, but what's so impressive to me is the angle of that.
It's a half smash with
Yeah.
a slice.
Service over. 2 all.
That's another half smash.
It is.
Played to great effect.
Service over.
He's going for angle more than
3-2.
anything, not going for the big power, but angle and placement.
Push long. I
4-2.
wondered a little bit earlier, Morten, whether the drift had changed. I thought yesterday that it was a little bit faster coming towards us as we're looking down now.
And today is actually opposite. I
And
agree with you.
Yeah. They look a little
5-2.
concerned, don't they?
I think
Chinese
they should be
coaches.
very, very proud, actually. I think that Guangzu is playing a wonderful match here. He's giving his absolute best. And considering how little international badminton he has played,
Yeah.
I think he is doing fantastically.
Yeah, I concur. I agree.
6-2.
边走，让他来分啊，他一分你再拿到边线的球。
And it's not all about the winning when you're a developing player.
Definitely not. Plenty of time.
And learning to do the right things. That's so important. So even if sometimes they make mistakes, if they're trying to do the right thing, then that is very important.
Then it's still perfectly okay.
Yeah.
7-2.
And this young man has really got some speed in his legs, much faster than many of the other players that we've seen.
Chinese players, you mean, or all players?
Or, actually,
Really?
he's really got an asset.
Yeah. Yeah, nicely played.
Service over. 3-7.
Up with the likes of Anthony Ginting.
Yeah, in terms of speed?
Yeah,
Yes.
in terms of speed, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
And that last shot was pretty good skill too.
It was.
3-7.
That's what happened when it's too flat. You're feeding off the pace of that flick serve.
8-3.
Then the power really becomes good.
One of the issues for Lu Guangzhou is probably he doesn't have anybody to practice against this sort of height.
I'm impressed. I was just about saying that. honestly, I was just about saying he's not used to this.
Yes. I think the tallest player they've got in the Chinese team is defending champion Xu Chi.
Service
That's
over.
landed in.
Chen-Long?
4-9.
No, Chen-Long's, I think, only 6 or 6'1".
I thought him taller than that.
Yeah.
Service over. 10-4.
Actually, you're right, Morten. Chen-Long, I've just checked,
Service over.
6'2".
5-10.
I have him down as 1.88 m.
Yes.
Yeah.
Six, 10. Seven, 10. Service over, 11-7, interval.
So to the mid-game interval. This time Viktor AXELSEN with the advantage. 4-point advantage.
Vigtige ting her. Spiller vi hegnet, så bliver vi stående. Spiller vi gode overspil, så lad med at kigge for langt tilbage.
Han holder alt ned imellem.
Ja, men slår han clearen ikke, den er så ikke smart. Jeg kommer ned, den skal gå nok derned.
Jeg behøver ikke at skabe noget hver gang i forhånd.
Nej.
Bare holde ned af en kvalitet.
Ja. I defensivt, hvis vi kan, så centrerer vi det lige en lille smule. Ja. Således han ikke kan komme frem og stressløfter. Okay? Ja. Men man ikke stå og vente på bolden. Nej, brug på. Ja.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Løfter du godt, så har du fokus fremad på banen.
Players back on court.
Nettet, så har du fokus op.
Coach, return to your seats.
More reinforcement.
The most important part, yeah, enforcement, but the most important part was to really play the net, stay in.
Yeah.
11-7. Play. Service over. 8-11.
Yeah, had time to look down towards the line. Was it going to land in? Decided it was. Therefore decided to play it, but that hesitation cost him. Oh, that's landed in too. Oh, he's challenging.
Axelsson challenges, called
No, I thought
in.
that was in.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Mind you, I think me getting it right so far this week, I think I've probably had about 10 or 12. I think I've got one right. I've not been too sharp on the... Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
There you go, I was right that time. My
One
average is
challenge
going up.
remaining.
By 100%.
11. Play.
Yeah, he's got to watch out now, Axelsson.
10-11.
Sort of a mirror image of the opening game, wasn't it? Where Axelsson was behind, and after the mid-game interval, Axelsson then caught up.
Wow.
That is just phenomenal. Defensive shot off the body.
Service
How
over.
on earth did he play this?
12-10.
Take a look at this. That's amazing.
For a tall man, that's even more difficult.
It is. Get the body out of the way to give yourself the room, the freedom to play that defensive shot.
Service over. 11-12.
It's gone wide.
Service over. 13-11.
Yeah, Viktor is encouraging himself, saying, come on.
It was a lift. He could have played the net.
Another one there.
Yeah.
He's got to challenge him now and again.
Yeah.
I'm not saying every
Service
single
over.
time, but just now and again to make sure that
12-13.
it's an option. But really, really well played by Guangzu here.
Thank you.
28 shots. We had a rally in the previous match, the women's doubles
12,
one, that was
13.
108 shots. And it was quality.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Service over. 14-12. Can you show her? Luke? Luke, please show. Okay, thank you. Fourteen, 12.
Yeah, it's gone well wide. Lu Guangzhou needs to keep
15-12.
the scoreline tight if he's to challenge this.
That was a big miss by Lu there.
Yeah.
And you can see the facial expression on Viktor Axelsson. He was
16-12.
very lucky to get away with that one. This one here, that was anticipated. Should have gone cross-court on it.
Good defence. Yeah. That's very, very good scrambling back of the shuttle by the tall man.
17-12.
You know, was it 3 rallies ago I said Lu Guangzhou needed to be a little bit careful? I could just sense that maybe Viktor Axelsson was going to play with a little more intensity and really try and make the impact on this second game.
Just create that little gap it takes.
17-12.
Yeah. 3-point advantage. Yeah.
I think this match is going to do tremendous good work for Viktor Axelsson
18-12.
and his mental approach in the future. I think this is kind of a breakthrough match for him in terms of the mental aspect of it, because he's been suffering in 2018. And I feel here he's fighting with all means, and it doesn't care how it looks, it just wants to get it back.
13-18.
And
Yeah.
I think that is a breakthrough for him
Yeah. To get back.
to where he was.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Good point.
He doesn't care if he's on the floor, he doesn't care anything,
Yeah.
as long as he gets it back.
Yeah.
It's been a while
14,
since we've seen him
18.
fight as what he's fighting here now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pushed it a little long. And this is
15,
also,
18.
I have to say, good character from Lu Guangzhou.
Absolutely, I am really gobsmacked. I really think that he is playing so well. Must be really nice to have a player like him in their squad, because I think he can really, in a few years' time, with a more experience, can grow into a very, very good player.
Yeah.
Service over.
Well, especially when you think the two
19,
big stars
15.
of the Chinese men's singles squad, Lin Dan, 6-time former champion, and Chen Long, 2-time former champion here at the All England, both lost in the first round yesterday. Yeah, super. And a lovely, lovely angle. And good control on that final shot from Viktor Axelsson.
20, match
Look at that
point,
block, that was
15.
super too. 5 match point opportunities for the tall game. just wide.
Service over. 16-20.
Again, I think great sportsmanship, asking for the shuttle to be changed. No fuss, just doing it. I really like that.
Yeah, me too.
That's it. It should be in. Yeah, it should be in.
Yeah, indeed. The victory for the number 6 seed, Viktor AXELSEN, in 2 straight games. 21-19, 21-16 in a match lasting 40 minutes.
Match won by Viktor
But I think
AXELSEN,
Morton, impressive
21-19,
from both men in different
21-16.
ways.
Yeah, I think this have done wonders for the confidence of Viktor AXELSEN, and hats off for his opponent, Guangzu. I really think he played a good match.
Yeah. So, safely through to the quarter-final, and we know now that there will be a Dane in the men's singles semi-final, because Viktor AXELSEN tomorrow will either play former finalist Jano Jorgensen or Rasmus Gemka, and they're on the adjoining court at the moment. So Viktor AXELSEN through to the quarter-final. He's never progressed past a quarter-final. Will it be his year this year, 2019?